Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. If I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave. Only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken. We die. And become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Yes. Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone Outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the cordon?
It's an alarm!
Machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. This way! Out the gate and around! Fighting in the fields ahead.
These machines don't look normal.
I've seen these machines before. They're killers. They must have come from the cordon.
The others will defend Plains. We have to move.
Machines keep coming!
Do you really think we can do something about all of this? If I'm right, then...
Machines
Yeah.
keep coming!
Machines are everywhere.
More machines!
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just the miracle and the missing land god in that cave.
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon. More machines!
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead. Can you move the rocket back? You're going down! Can
More
the others
machines.
hold out? They're on to us.
My target! Stop that machine! You can climb this thing down!
Acid's eating away at us. Follow up. Piece of it.
Stay with me, Aloy!
Down! I'll bring that machine down!
Fight! Can you use the shock attack? Scatter it! Let me know if you need any help!
It's over.
Take this ammo! Got him in my sights! That's it! Come on me! Aloy, get to cover! Together! Let's rip it!
Machines are everywhere. My stash later. We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything. cordon. Or what's left of it.
So many.
They will be needed when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave. May the land gods forgive our trespass. What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of light. We'll have to find a way around. Up here!
Follow your lead, Aloy.
What's that ahead? Like a cauldron door. To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
There's blue light on the door.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything. Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place?
Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
They still have
Machines are here. We'll have to take them out.
right behind you.
Been spotted. Got them all.
We cleared out the machine. Back to where we were. So this is a cauldron. Machine.
Looks like one, but if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired too. And in here. Maybe, but I have a feeling that's not all.
glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is ravaged by it.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay.
This floor panel activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are it. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
That did something.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now.
And there she goes. How are you doing, Sarah?
It was meant for the land gods.
Crate.
Utaru has
Looks
access
heavy.
to it.
I think I can get the crate through that shield. But I'll have to go around. Okay, getting there. More pillars. Might be a way across. Get them into the right position. That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now. Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time.
So close. Did you find a way across, Aloy?
I'm working on it.
Nice shot, Aloy!
There. Should be able to get across now. She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy! How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them. Down, 2 to go. Okay, now I can cross. Hephaestus's cables are all over that node. Maybe I can override it. Got it. The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
That was quite a jump.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node. Looks full. I can get up to my stash there.
Aloy seems familiar with places like this.
can do. Come on over, you two. Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place. Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side?
There's still no sign of fog.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide. Going that way.
Engage active distribution J1 Zeta. Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12. Units A59 to B24.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Execute armament assisted outlaw.
Those carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
Auxiliary drones. HX.
Below, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy!
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Armament assessment complete.
It's over. Okay. Now what?
Increase in
Should be able to glide that platform down there. There's the note.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables covering that.
I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
Got your back.
Oh no.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turn it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, plain so. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do.
Laura,
Are you ready? We have to get down there.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down. Here we go.
the machine that nearly killed us.
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
One step at a time. But it starts now.
It's time to harvest.
Compensate. Retreat.
Not bad.
Up we go.
But there's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy, the core. My focus is showing hologram lines.
They look like machines.
Overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Corrupted overrides. Wish I knew how to restore them. And there's data here from machines I haven't scanned yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility. Immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open. This leads. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft. Looks like another part of the facility. Door is locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. What are all those cables in the center for? Looks like I should head up. And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain. I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up? I might be able to glide to that ledge. Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. Ah, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery. Will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a
Looks
few
like an office.
to start with.
Correct.
You two go ahead.
The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level. I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules...
Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines. So this was supposed to be... a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of...
At this point, we can only...
I mean, Earth posed no... We don't have the technology to get in their way. We did...
True.
Unless... The strangers I ran into, they were after a guy... I mean, if they did that. If they booted their own... Until she could take control of Hephaestus.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life. And then, potentially, to their specific...
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead... You said Sirius is...
81 trillion kilometers.
Right. So...
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly... The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 3... This appears to have been much... If their ship departed Sirius and signal first... The journey was made in just 29 years, at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until the journey was even faster. A mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. The descendants I ran into at the... So that's consistent with the... Right?
Yes. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in...
But...
The Odyssey carried approximately 2 millions of animal zygotes. It is conceivable that Elizabeth, with or without her knowledge, and...
That's... Okay, but... I mean... Destroying Elizabeth... It's...
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no...
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? The extinction signal it made every...
I have wondered, so far as I can tell, and the partial sentience and...
So the signal had thorough knowledge of...
Yes. Were its intentions less I would admire the...
So if the Descendants... I guess we can assume that they're...
Yes. As your encounter with them they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought...
Throughout every defensive technology has eventually been defeated, but perhaps a way can be...
Yeah, I hope so. How did you figure out that the...
The key came with data from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself.
That doesn't make sense. Why would the signal keep...
Because the sender didn't know that.
Which would take another 8.6 years.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcast. So the duration, halved, gave me the With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical... Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination. Sirius was the only...
The three subordinate...
All three are Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atom. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three, they would constitute... But beware. In human terms...
Like Minerva.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate function.
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety. Eleuthia was responsible nurturing and Apollo was organizing and disseminating. Unfortunately, all archived.
Pharaoh, huh?
Understand. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic.
All three of the missing functions have or were. Do you still need...
If attainable, restoring their remaining Unfortunately, I have no...
You said you need Hephaestus to save...
Every subordinate function has value. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design machines at cauldrons across. Only through it can I then alter the tasking of existing machines. Recovering other subordinate functions may, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently...
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there...
I'm afraid that in my present state, launched and merged with Minerva 18.8% of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to... Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic...
And how many subordinate functions?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located...
Correct. Which are confined to discrete physical... Hephaestus is distributed throughout that connects the planets.
So, when the time comes...
I do not know. While you are I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce...
Yes. And to program their behavior.
So could you build an army of... attack the descendants of Far...
It is in my nature to take any and all human life above. So yes, once I have been empowered with the build and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, I must admit, however, no matter how aggressive...
That's good.
Indeed.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve. Water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that